Welcome to Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Jaguars will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. On the move, he fires. And they can't make the play on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Jaguars offense will go to work for the first time today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should...
There he goes! Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established,
and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense not budging. He's to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Turning it on. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They go right back to him. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Gives him the big stiff arm. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? They'll run it from the gun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
3rd down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Peters. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. This time he's got his man. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here. And
open field on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion,
no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A first down for the offense. Right back to the well. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Jaguars! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Claiborne. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Claiborne. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. A strike downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, and take it to the house.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone with the run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's got an open man. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Alabama! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Jaguars! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And the returner is stopped. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the bootleg. Rushes on him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just...
Touchdown, South Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
That makes the score South Alabama 42, Mississippi State 0.
On the run from inside his own 5.
The return.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Makes the grab. It's Claiborne.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. And
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
The Jaguars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going hauls it in the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Looking for blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the tight end. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.